Yeah, that looks like about it.
And it's just it starts straight away. So, start with the babies. For the Upamon, get you the free draw when you have 3 security. This is a really good deck to control how much security you have in your security pile, so getting that extra draw is really nice. For the only evolution rookie, I should say, we have the Salamon, which will give you 1 security if it's destroyed. Really nice to control how many security you have. Also, free hit into your security is really good to whittle down the game. On to the ultimates, completely skipping the champion level. We've got the Magna Angemon, hard play, gain a security, really good just to keep stalling out, gain more security, and get more hits out of your security, which of course are your options. That can evolve into your Sakuyamon. This is a very specific counter to OTK style decks that like to build up lots of hits from one Digimon that might come out of the nursery. So this is particularly the Jesmon or the Gabumon or the Agumon Bond decks. So that's a really good counter, especially considering how prevalent they are in the meta right now. And then the other mega is the Magna Angemon. This is notorious for security control, +2 security when hard played. Can also play your Salamons and your Lucamons when attacking. It's ridiculous. You can also evolve over your Magdramons if you are on a very high level security, like maybe you're more than 3, so you won't get the effect off, so you can evolve over the Magdramons, and then swing with it to play your Salamons and your Lucamons. This is actually a really common play, because a lot of the time you will be starting with a lot of memory, just because of how many Tamers you can actually put on the field. So that's all the yellow Digimon. On to the options. We've got the notorious Reinforcement Booster. This is probably the best card in the entire deck, because it's a starter card, which the security control deck was really lacking in BT5, and 2, it gives you a lot of choice in what you want to put in the security pro and security stack and what you want to put in your hand. So this will get you the right card in the right time. Say you're really low on on your security, you can fetch your Magdramon and then put a Holy Wave on the top in order to stall more in your security, or you can put things like a Wyvern's Breath so you can kill something that's super strong. It's ridiculous, and you can do that turn 1, so you always have the Magdramon ready to go when you're low on security in your hand, and then have that Wyvern's Breath ready to hit something really big at the very, very top. So, ridiculous card. Honestly, best card in the deck. Holy Waves, like I said before, very similar to Reinforcement. Oh, another thing about Reinforcement I forgot to say, because it's so ridiculous, you also get 3 memory out of it next turn when you pitch it. And you get that 3 memory also coming out of security when it's revealed. It's Holy Wave times 10. But of course you are still playing the Holy Waves just for another starter card, as well as a really good effect coming out of your security to heal 1. Your Tactical Retreats, they pair really well with your other cards. I'll just show them now, give you a little sneak peek. Because this pairs really well with Quadramon, which gives you the draw 2 when revealed or when played, and it will play itself when revealed out of security. So a lot of time you will reveal it, draw your 2, which is really good to get a lot of cards, get more options in your hands, so you have the right cards in the right time, and then you can Tactical Retreat it back to the top of security, so when they attack into security again, you get your draw 2 again. Really good, just crazy, crazy good. And then, rounding off the options for yellow, for Wyvern's Breath, this is your Gaia Force for yellows, and that's essentially why we're not playing red cards anymore, because we now have a Gaia Force for yellow, which really brings out the consistency of our colors, considering we can drop a color that was red. Our only yellow Tamer is the TK. It's a really nice, they always have your memory set to 3, because we are only playing 2 kind of memory setters, which is the Izzy and the TK. And also fetching the Wyvern's Breath when you need it out of your security, or maybe you need some more memory for next turn in the Reinforcement is just really, really good. It can also fetch your Magnadramons, so you can set your security really high again. So good. Or you can even fetch your Salamons, because Salamon honestly isn't doing anything in your security. So you can fetch your Salamon so you can evolve over it, because we are only playing the 4 Salamons. So getting a rookie out of your nursery is actually quite rare, considering you're only playing the 4 Salamons. Izzy, of course, you're not going to be getting the Izzy effect to gain a memory because you're playing so many other colors that aren't black, but setting your memory to 3 is really good. Plus, rearranging the top of your deck, also really good to know exactly what you're going to get at the right times. Other black cards, Mechanoramon. Ridiculous blocker, resends itself if it doesn't die, really, really good. Just absolutely stores out any kind of Rookie Rush style decks. And Izzy, this is the main way you will be gaining memory. Every deck plays into this sort of card because you will gain 2 memory when your opponent has 2 or more Digimon on the board. That's pretty much all the time, considering how much you're stalling the deck. A lot of time your opponent wants to go for a big push to get rid of all the security out in one go. Izzy sort of goes against that sort of mindset, considering that in order to do that big push, your opponent has to stall, wait in order to have enough Digimon on the board to do that push. So while your opponent is waiting to do that, you will be exploiting and getting that 2 extra memory for it. Pairing this, so the Izzy and the Izzy Joe and Izzy will turn your black options online, which is very important for your... Hell, I can't pronounce this card. Zgwalst. I'll just say that. Maybe I'll... Swalma? Schwalma. This will kill all Digimon with 7 cost or less. This is probably most level 5 or less Digimon. This will include your side of the board, but we are playing very few Digimon with low cost. Because a lot of the time we are just hard playing our Megas, sometimes hard playing our level 7s. So this will mostly kill your opponent's side of the board, and is really good for when your opponent is going really wide to try to do their big push. So you can do this card, hell I still can't pronounce it, and absolutely wipe their board and gain a huge advantage of what they have. Another thing to counter wide boards is Ultimate Flare. This will kill pretty much all rookies that are 3 costs or less? Yes, 3 costs or less, as well as Digivolving something that is any sort of high stat. This can bring a Mega all the way to a rookie, and then kill that rookie if it's a 3 cost or less. Ridiculous. It also activates in the security, which can completely wipe an opponent's board unexpectedly. This card is honestly really good to stack with the reinforcement, because it forces your opponent to just waste their board because they can't remove it from your security without attacking. And then, last of the blacks is the Iron Fisted Onslaught. Another one of your Gaia Force-like cards on why we don't need to play red anymore is because we have Iron Fisted Onslaught, which is honestly a better Gaia Force because it can kill multiple Digimon. It kills a Digimon with the highest play costs, or kill all the Digimon with the highest play costs. So they can kill like a bunch of rookies that are 3 cost. It can kill 2 Megas that are 12 cost. It's so strong. And the Cordramon, another one of your starting cards, which is really important for the deck. Even though you're giving away 6 memory when you hard play, that extra draw 2 is so good to get your deck rolling, get the right options in your hand so you can start playing your security really high. Getting it paired up with your Tactical Retreat is also so good to get that extra draw 2 again, because this will play itself out of security, and a lot of time when it played itself out of security, your opponent won't see it coming and you'll have an extra hit in their security, and they might not be suspecting it. They might be adding up in their head they have so many checks compared to how many hits you have. This will bring out an extra hit, which might be enough for game next turn. Oh, sorry. There's 4 Cordramon. One was hiding. So 4 Cordramon, really, really good. Zord Defeat. Also another body that comes out of security. Really huge beater, 13k. Also on deletion, Killer Guy. Really good. Really good. It's just done. And then the Omnimon X Antibody can evolve over your Zwart Defeat. Honestly, really good to control the board because it can pretty much kill any Digimon with DP less in it, which is almost pretty much everything on your turn. And when you get this guy on the board, you're just absolutely controlling the board, wiping out, slowly depleting their security until they basically have none left, no board whatsoever. You pretty much got game unless they have specifically something to remove it, like that Gaia Force. But they need to have exactly that, especially considering they'll be using their Gaia Forces on different cards in this deck. So honestly, this is a super powerful threat, tier 1 in my opinion, which is honest, and the way it's interacting with the meta, it's forcing the meta to play specifically counter strategies against this deck. This is why you'll be seeing a lot of a bit of red splash in your OTK style decks like Gabumon Bond. You'll be seeing the delicate plan to counter the options coming out of security, which is why you need to start playing a little bit more aggressive with this style so you can hopefully kill your opponent's security and wipe out their whole thing before they can get their delicate plans set up. Other than that, fantastic deck, and honestly a very easy deck to play. If you guys want to see this deck in action, it completely wasted me. The matches are already set up on the channel, and we'll see you next time.